crew. My name's Luke, watching Aquatic Rehab TV. This video here, recap of our recent dives, having a good look at North Island, New Zealand as a spearfishing destination. Yeah, firstly, I'm going to showcase some snapper spearfishing off my local spot in Hauraki Gulf. Secondly, we're going to have a look at a dive we did off the Lee coast, north of Auckland, and gotten some giant boarfish, which are just top eating fish, so that's pretty good. After that, we're going to have a look at White Island, got into a few good reefies and the kingfish as well. Yeah, and then back to the Mocho Islands for the finale. It was pretty quiet, but yeah, the hard yards on that day paid off. Sweet as, let's get started. Starting with good old Tiri Matangi. Yep, so I got it there with my mate Ollie, good few weeks back now. Really nice clean water for the location. Seen really big schools of kingies, and we'd seen quite a few sharks as well. I knocked open a few kinna just over a ledge. Took off for a quarter of an hour. Slowly crept up over the ledge and had this nice fish sort of just deciding what to do. He was hanging out a little bit wider. Yep, so I just sat on top of the rock for a while and just had my eye on him. There was another fish about the same size down at the base, but I didn't want to reach over in case I was going to spook him. Yep, just waited for him to sort of get within range there, held above the weed, and then made a move to get a shot in. Knocked him. There was actually a bronzy just to the left of him. You can just see it bolting out of range when I take the shot on him. And yeah, it was a good holding shot, and he put a bit of a fight on. Got him up, and yeah, he was about another 10 pounder or so, maybe a little bit bigger. Nice little hump on him. That was another male fish. So that's quite good too, because you know, it sort of offsets the debate about the big breeding fish if you're taking you know, the males. They don't have roe in them. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Beautiful ear. So we've been back out there. I've probably done another 3 dives and working really hard. I did have a few good fish over the ledge, and I spooked a really nice one. A bit devastated about that, but that's how the game goes. I did fluff up another opportunity as well on one of the other days. I had this nice bronzy roll on him, and he came on the ledge and he was having a good look. I was just waiting. I seen 2 nice snappers sort of following the shark, which they often do because they can get a feed when the shark's feeding. And I popped over probably just a little bit too early and spooked them both, and lost out on those fish. So that's how it goes. It's part of the game. I wasn't on form on the day. Just made a bad decision to make the move a bit early. So me and Jay got up there again. I'd seen one just fluffing around there, just lurking over the ledge, and I just wanted to see if a bigger one would come in. So I just let the kinna sink down over that ledge. I actually cracked them open and just chucked them over from down there, took off and then come back. I was looking over, and this nice snapper charged on him quite hard. He must have been really hungry. Then he sort of knew something was up, turned around and started to leave, and I pushed over and knocked him. So just stoked as about that. And then yep, landed that fish. Absolute beauty, fought really hard as well. Good half an hour later, I managed to knock another fish. Really good fish, just a bit smaller, and I didn't have the camera rolling. I had an issue with the SD card and it was playing up. So anyway, got 2 fish. At least I got one on film, close to Auckland, and yeah, got a couple big ones. So pretty happy about that. Yep. After that, me and mate Jay and fellow James went out to Lee, just the Lee coast, which is probably one of the most dive locations close to Auckland. I set a kin up early for snapper. Also put a kingy frame down that I had from another recent dive. So yeah, put them down, and then I was doing a bit of mucking around, and I actually thought I'd seen a snapper just sleeping on the rocks. And then I got a bit closer, just trying to approach it carefully, and I noticed the long nose. So it's a female boarfish just sitting on the rocks there. So I didn't take any chances. I sort of got down there and put a shaft in her as quickly as I could, and was just stoked, you know, absolute fluke. That's how it goes sometimes, and a real beauty eating fish. After that, I went back over the ledge and checked the kingy frame, and there was nothing on it, apart from a bronzy was actually in there, which isn't surprising at all. And then I checked the kinner, and there was a nice snapper sitting on there as well, probably around 3 kilo or so. So I smacked him top down, and put up a pretty gnarly fight. Got a good feed, so stoked as about that. Then we went did a bit of weed lining on a deeper weed line. Couldn't really make it out from the surface, so I dropped down on the wrong patch, and as I was swimming horizontally up to the weed line, I spotted a boarfish. Yep, she just started to move, so didn't take the chance. Put the spear in her straight away, and yep, it's just over the moon. So 3 just beautiful table fish. Yep, pretty happy with that. Really good local dive as well. So yep, just over the moon. About a week later, we got out to White Island, and none of us had dived before. So we got out there, and my plan was to try to get a big kingy, because it's one of the good locations where you can sort of get onto big kingfish. Lack of sleep and a lot of current made it really hard diving. We got onto a pin that's just awesome. Like, you've got people trolling around you for marlin. It comes up reasonably shallow, you can see it from the surface. And yep, did a few dives down on there. I've seen a thumper kingy from the surface. It would have been over 35 kilo, I'd say. So I dropped down, head tucked in, you know, try to stay calm, come up over the ledge, and then yep, put one in him, quite a long shot, not super long, but I normally won't shoot further than that. Shot that fish there, and then I thought that was the big one, and then the big boy showed himself out on the left. Shot the smaller one.
The front one was way bigger with all the scars on it, eh bro?
I thought that was him.
Bro, they're still both big, eh? Yeah, just above the peak, exiting the gill plate, and yeah, it really hurt him. So yeah, not a bad one. Would have been nice to smash one of the bigger ones on there. Got quite close to one, but no cigar. But early in the morning, so just keep cracking out of it. Yeah, then I couldn't get close to any of the big boys, but on one drop I did get fairly close. I was approaching him, but I just wasn't in a good range to put a shot on a fish like that. So yeah, that fish sitting in front of me there, he would definitely be my PB. I'd hate to guess the weight, but anyway, got that done, and then targeted a few reef fish. We got the pink mau mau there, which are just beauty eaters. Knocked a few of them over, and was pretty happy about that. And had the same deal the day after. We actually went to Mocho Island, and was a bit slow on the kingies too. Not much current, but yep, got a couple of blue mochi. Stoned those boys. They're just very, you know, if you get down on their level and sit there with them, they're just the most placid fish. They don't even spook on the spear shot, you know. So that makes it easy for a bit of target practice. And yeah, got into a couple more pinkies as well. So they're just beautiful. And yeah, this one here I shot down the mouth and out the tail. So yeah, just taking the piss a little bit. But yep, nice big pinky, and he's pretty hard case. So got that done.
beautiful to scout the terrain out there, great dive spot. I'll have to get back out there, you know, I just think the potential for those reefs is huge, you know. So after that, about a week later, we had a nice little trip out west, targeting Albacore. Got a spare in one early, didn't get it on film, and I lost it on the surface, which was a bit of a beginner's mistake because I should have grabbed it, but it's just being silly. But yep, still got a good feed of algae under control, so that was alright. And yep, got to play around with this little female Mocho shark. She was pretty curious, and yep, just swam with her for a bit, so that was pretty cool. That was all a learning curve for us. Big thanks to Pat Swanson for giving me some techniques on sort of how to begin to learn to target the albacore. They're very fast fish and they're very deceiving, very hard to track as well. So that was cool. After that, bang, back out to the Mocho Islands. Some of the best fish I've seen in New Zealand, just super clean. Fairly fishy, lacking on the kingfish front on all the normal spots we go to, and also lacking on the snapper too, but there was no current either. Checked out probably 4 or 5 spots, laid a few burleys, just nothing seen, you know, really hard yards. We're all a bit drained by the end of the day, you know, still plenty of boil up, still plenty of trevally hanging around, and pink mau and things as well, so we did get a good feed of those. I followed a little bit of rocky sort of sandy coast along, and I started to see snapper, and I thought, yeah, this is the right place. We had a skippy from the tuna day. I brought it out and yeah, I burleyed it up and broke open a few kinner and things as well, and left. Come back and checked it probably half an hour later, had nothing on it, just a few panties. I freshened it up a wee bit, took off, buggered around with some wrasse and that. They're pretty hard case, but yep, did that, came back, and yep, seen this real good snapper. Actually 2 really good fish. One took off and it actually snuck around the back of the weed, and I could have got a shot on him. I didn't realise he was sitting right next to that big one. But yep, seen a nice big fish. I didn't have much of a breather, and when I saw the fish, got a bit of buck fever as well, so just had to try to keep it calm. Went down over and yep, bang, put a shaft into that snapper there. Yep, put a good fight on, as they do. Primo day, primo water, great viz, and then yep, just top it off with a nice big snapper, you know. So
Pretty gnarly long fish, didn't break the 20 pound, but I'm pretty happy with it. Alright, nice big fillet.
Sweet as. So yep, the boys are pretty happy. You can see the look on all their faces there. It's pretty gnarly. So feel free to jump over to the Aquatic Rehab TV Facebook page and give me a like on there if you like this video, and feel free to like and subscribe on YouTube as well for more spearfishing content, and also a bit of bow hunting content as the temperatures cool down as well. I hope you enjoyed it, and take it easy.